They faked being in a relationship. Lena had one rule: she and Liam were just friends. Best friends. Nothing more. So when her sister's wedding invitation arrived, filled with the usual "why are you still single?" expectations, she did the only logical thing. She asked Liam to be her fake boyfriend. One weekend, she said, just enough to shut them up. Liam smirked, leaning back in his chair. You really think they'll buy it? With the right amount of hand-holding and stolen glances? Easily. So, they practiced. Inside jokes. The perfect fake love story. It was fun. Just a game. Until they arrived. Lena wasn't prepared for the way Liam slipped into the role so easily. The way his hand rested on the small of her back like he'd done it a million times. The way his thumb brushed over her knuckles when he held her hand. Her family loved him. He became friends with almost everybody, laughing with her cousins, even charming her grandmother. Her mom gushed about how he looked at her. Then came the slow dance. The world shrank as Liam pulled her close, his breath warm against her ear. You're tense, he murmured. Relax. She let out a breath she hadn't realized she was holding. And then, his fingers tightened on her waist. It was just for show. It had to be. But when she looked up at him, something flickered in his gaze. Not pretend. Not even close. She should have stepped back, laughed it off. But she didn't. And then, he kissed her. Not a polite kiss. Not a convincing the family kiss. A real one. When they pulled away, reality crashed in. This was not the plan. Later that night, as they lay under the fairy light, away from everyone, he looked at her differently, like she was someone he didn't want to lose. Tell me. Liam said, voice low. Is this still pretend for you? Lena met his gaze. The answer was already written all over her face. No, she whispered. Liam exhaled, relieved. He took her hand, squeezing gently. Good. Because I don't think I can stop now. Lena did the scariest thing she'd ever done. She laced her fingers through his and whispered, me too.